Hi Crypto Peeps, hope you're doing well today, and today's date is 31st of August 2022. And we've had a bit of a funny week this week with Bitcoin going up to around about 25k at one point and then dropping down around about 19 as of yesterday. Let me look at the price today on my stream deck here. It's around about $20,000 and change at the moment, so it's gone back up a little bit. So let's get straight to the news, shall we? We've got quite a lot of very interesting news this week. And the first one here is on inputmag.com, and it says 99%. The drop in NFT trading on OpenSea between a high point in May and a low point in August. So it dropped 99%. So it goes on to say here, it may be time to shelf that NFT project you've been chewing on. According to an analysis of the trading volume of OpenSea, the most prominent marketplace for NFT mining and exchange, demand for NFTs has hit a new low from its peak in May. The analysis shows that trading volume on OpenSea fell by 99% over the course of the last 3 months. And this was noted by Fortune on May the 1st. The platform achieved a record $2.7 billion worth of transactions. Juxtaposed against last Sunday's activity, where $9.3 million worth of NFT trading occurred. OpenSea also reached out to Fortune, which originally published the data, to note that the methodology used in the analysis didn't account for cryptocurrency's price fluctuations. The amount of active users on the platform between the two dates had fallen by about 33% as well. And there's lots more data here if this one interests you, and it goes on and on here all about NFTs and everything else. As with all these news bites, the links to these down below. I'm only reading small snippets for you today, and you will have the information there that you can look at in full detail. So they're interesting though. NFTs seem to be taking a bit of a dive with everything else right now. Now we're going to move on to Tech Republic here, and this is kind of interesting, especially if you don't really know what's going on with these new technologies and you know, the buzzwords. Why Web 3.0 blockchain technology is driving a $6 trillion market. The blockchain isn't just cryptocurrency, and market research future says it's growing quickly. In 2023, the Web3 blockchain technology sector will be worth more than $6 trillion. Web3 will continue to grow at a rate of 44.6% from 2023 to 2030. So that's massive growth. Because Web3 relies heavily on blockchain, many wrongly believe that its fate is inevitably linked to the volatile cryptocurrency market. However, cryptos are just one part of this new sector. So what drives the growth of Web 3.0? The Web 3.0 blockchain market research report reveals that the business, technical and security reasons are driving Web3's growth. While the COVID-19 pandemic devastated industries like hospitality, automobile, aviation and retail, the IT industry and revenue increased steadily. IT also saw new market opportunities as users demanded 5G tech, virtual and augmented reality, blockchain applications, AI and machine learning. These technologies are the pillars of which Web 3.0 is being built. Goes on to say here, as a quote, blockchain has been a proven technology that ensured the security of the crypto and the NFTs to the next level. Now, it is ready to ultimately transform the next generation of web technologies. It also goes on to say here, top executives and decision makers see potential in the highly transparent nature of a decentralized Web3, where all transactions are recorded and registered and they can be easily traced. On the other hand, developers and IT teams invest in Web3 due to the strength of its rapidly developing technology. A couple more quotes on this. Web3 has helped change how humans and machines interact and allows data transfer, cryptocurrency-based payments, and easy ownerships transfer. Goes on to say again, leading companies driving Web3 growth include Binance, Polkadot, the Web3 Foundation, Helium Systems, Decentraland, Alchemy Insights, and Antier Solutions. It says here as well, the weight of the financial world in Web 3.0. One of the most important drivers of Web 3.0 blockchain tech is the banking, financial services, and insurance sector. As the new technology is expected to revolutionize the traditional financial systems, the weight of the global economy is pushing Web 3.0 to a new era. So that's a bit of an overview there on Web 3.0. If you really don't know about what this means and you want to know more, as I said, look, there's a huge amount more there. So check the links down below, follow and read that and inform yourself. I find this one interesting as well because I'm a great fan of Reddit. I think it's one of the biggest and largest social media communities on the internet, one that not a lot of people kind of know about unless you're actually, in the Reddit community and use it. But it's got hundreds of millions of users on every type of subject imaginable. So if they're now putting their money there, you know that they know what they're talking about, and you know that it's something to look at. So the Reddit co-founders VC fund is going to invest $177 million into crypto sector because everything is on sale. 776, the venture capital firm by Reddit co-founder Alexis Ohanian, is planning to make its first direct entry into the crypto space, aiming to raise $177.6 million for a fund. It goes on to say here, this is the best time to buy if you're really long on the industry. It's on sale. Everything is on sale. So, take note of that, ladies and gentlemen. It may be looking bad for your portfolios, but it's also a good time to buy. So there's lots more details on this here, on what they've been doing, what the owner of the fund and what the owner of Reddit's been doing. So have a look at that if that one interests you. Personally, it interests me when I see big market players like this moving into crypto because they know that it's undervalued. It's good news all around, especially for the long term. Now, this is an interesting article. I think this is a big business. We know that sex is always sold. Sex, essentially, and the setting up of web sites for the sex industry, selling sex services over the last period of the last 10, 20, 30 years, has been the main driving force for web technology. I saw it when I was building lots of websites back in the day. Sex sites would come online, cam girls, and they would want to take payments and integrate chat rooms and all this kind of stuff. And that kind of technology, because there's so many people using it and so many people wanting the services, really made the web explode with new technologies. So the sex industry, although a lot of people think it's a bad thing, the sex industry does drive technology. So this is an interesting one here. Kumanoo is building the crypto version of OnlyFans. Sex workers have notoriously received the short end of the stick from online platforms, and Kumanoo believes its latest launch is the perfect fit. The platform's developer, MaxDev, shared, "We felt there was a place for adult content on the blockchain, and we could build a better platform than OnlyFans." Hosted on the Ethereum blockchain, Kumanoo's most attractive feature is instant payments to its creators, and crypto opens a new avenue of payment for sex workers, and instant payment doubles its benefits. Reasons being, companies like MasterCard and Visa can flag your payments if they suspect you are receiving payment for sex-based work. It also has added measures for discretion, such as anonymous tipping, a cross-platform search engine, and 2-minute customer verification. These features not only allow sex workers to work more safely, but also make the user experience more enjoyable, which is a major complaint with OnlyFans users. Their adult content platform opens up an unlimited number of possibilities for content creators in the adult entertainment industry, whilst an increasing number of individuals are investing in cryptocurrencies around the globe. They also go on to say, the desire for adult content remains a constant in every economy, and Kumanoo is combining the best features of both to revolutionize this industry. It goes on to say here, in July of 2021, platform released its beta version, which operated as a streaming service. The test run was successful, bringing over 1,000 fans registered on the site, 40 creators, and the project reached a valuation of $40 million at the time. Its next version will launch this September with over 6 figures invested into its rollout. So keep an eye on that. As I said, I know from the past, from seeing how the internet develops, that the sex industry and the way it needed and wanted the technology really drove the progression of technology forward. So this is going to be an interesting move. So on the Bitcoiners here, we're talking about a Forbes report. The Forbes report says over half of Bitcoin trading volume on 157 exchanges are fake. Now this is interesting because we know that Bitcoin is the one that kind of everything is measured by. So according to a Forbes report, more than half of daily trading volumes for Bitcoin, the largest cryptocurrency, are false. Being the pioneer cryptocurrency and the most well-known, Bitcoin rules the markets for digital assets. More than 40% of the market cap of all cryptocurrencies are held by it. Although it's anticipated that Bitcoin trade volumes will much outperform those of other cryptocurrencies, this Forbes report suggests that these numbers may have been exaggerated. And the big headline is here says Forbes says 51% of daily trading volumes are fake. So per the Forbes report, 51% of the daily Bitcoin trading volumes listed on exchanges are probably fraudulent or for non-economic purposes. Forbes obtained the information by examining 157 cryptocurrency exchanges located in various nations. Here's the post they put out about it a couple of days ago. And here's some more information here. So Forbes estimated that the industry's daily global Bitcoin volume was $128 billion using June 14th as the reference date. In light of this, the $262 billion that would result from adding the self-reported volumes from various sources is 51% lower. Additionally, firms like Binance, Mex Global, and Bybit, which advertise big volumes but operate with little to no regulatory oversight, are amongst the most problematic areas with phony volumes, according to Forbes. And according to the report, the less regulated exchanges account for $89 billion of the actual volume, although $217 billion is claimed. 21 cryptocurrency exchanges generate $1 billion or more in daily trading volume for Bitcoin, whilst the following 33 exchanges saw volumes between 200 million and 999 million. Goes on to say here, the biggest problem areas regarding fake volumes are firms that take big volume but operate with little or no regulatory oversight. That would make their figures more credible. The report also went on to say it noted that Binance, Mex Global and Bybit are amongst these companies. There's a lot more details there if that one interests you. Very interesting, that 51%. That's you got to look at that and think, well, what's happening in the world, especially with the valuations and everything else based on market cap of Bitcoin. So this is an interesting one on Cointelegraph. The number of crypto billionaires is growing fast, and here's why. Now, I'm only going to go into small snippets of this, so read this on your own time. It's got some great basic information here. So why are crypto billionaires rising every year? And this is about the adoption of crypto market is increasing, which means that more money is going to various crypto projects. And due to the wealth potential, people invest in cryptocurrencies, leading to the rise of billionaires. So how many crypto billionaires are there? In total, there are 19 crypto billionaires, but the future will tell if Satoshi Nakamoto and Vitalik Buterin are also among this group of wealthy crypto investors. Of these 19 crypto billionaires, almost all of them have earned their wealth from Bitcoin investments or their own blockchain-related companies. So who is the richest crypto billionaire? And that would be the CEO and founder of Binance, Changpeng Zhao, and he's the richest crypto billionaire. He has assets of over 20 billion and is among the most richest people on the earth. Who is the youngest? The latest crypto billionaire is Sam Bankman-Fried, the CEO and founder of FTX Exchange. So that's an interesting one there. And Bitcoin Wells, who are the largest Bitcoin holders? Satoshi Nakamoto has more than 1 million Bitcoin, making him the largest Bitcoin holder. And he's followed by the founders of Grayscale and Binance, who together have around about the same amount of Bitcoin as Satoshi Nakamoto. So that's some interesting stuff there, and if there's a lot more detail there if that one interests you. But yeah, just some really interesting basic points there. Okay, so that's the main news this week. Not a huge amount of reason, of news out there, because there's the Bitcoin and everything's wavering. We know all the financial problems around the world as well. So that's taking the headlines at the moment, and that's keeping the market a little bit FUD related. But let's move on to video news, because you can get amazing video news nowadays. There's great streams, so I like to show you some of these. So the first one here is, is on a pretty standard, television service here, CNBC television. I know it's a pretty much mainstream, but it's still got good information. This is on for nearly 7 minutes, and it's just an overview, really. Bitcoin sinks, the FBI's DeFi warning, what's next for Bitcoin, as biggest fans. And it's called CNBC's Crypto World. So have a look at that one. If you like it, also subscribe. Then the next one here is a great favorite of mine. Coin Bureau put out great content every single week. This one goes on for nearly 25 minutes. It's packed full of all kinds of crypto information. It's got information about Ethereum, Cardano and ADA, Twitter, Jackson's Hole, BlackRock, and a huge amounts more. I definitely recommend you subscribe to Coin Bureau. Absolutely fantastic information. The third one I got on here is actually from Vice News. A very interesting program. I'll watch this one. They're doing this new program here called Cryptoland, and this is talking about the new generation of meme coins. So it's very good. And when the watch is on for 31.5 minutes, so it's a little bit of a watch, but it's very informative. So have a look at that. And the final piece of video news I got today. It's not. I don't know where I believe where I land on the beliefs and what they're talking about here. But have a look at it anyway. It's from a place called Crypto Banter, and the title of this is catastrophic for crypto. Leak and expose crypto project, and they go into detail on some latest news there and a bit more. I think this goes on for years. It's quite long because they're trading as they're doing it and showing the markets and stuff. It's on for about 44 minutes. But have a look at it anyway. Inform yourself. See what other people are thinking out there. So that's it for the video news this week and the news bites. I hope you like this. Leave any comments you have down below. Let me know if there's anything in particular you want me to look at for you. I'm more than happy to try to search out stuff. Have a great week ahead. Take care out there. It's a bit of a dodgy place. Take care. Look after yourself. Namaste. And I'll see you next week.